Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2013 Toyota Camry SE in this Barcelona red metallic color. This front wheel drive 4-door 5-passenger sedan comes equipped with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. Starting up front with some of the notable exterior features, you've got a nice sleek front end, thanks in large part to these great looking headlights with the big projector beam bulbs. And just below here you'll also find the fog lamps for some additional style and utility, as well as a nice little silver accent piece. Let's come around to the side of the vehicle. You've got the 5-spoke 17-inch alloy rims that the vehicle currently rides on. And those are wrapped in a Goodyear tires with lots and lots of tread, as you can see. As we continue down the vehicle, you've got the nice chrome trim that surrounds the windows. And speaking of the windows, in back they are tinted for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo. And that tint continues in back as well. Back here you'll find a nice roof-mounted, color-matched antenna, as well as the color-matched deck lid spoiler here. Of course, you've also got the Camry badging, as well as the SE badging. And to round out that nice sporty profile, you've got the chrome-tipped exhaust. If you're looking for an affordable vehicle that's great on gas and loaded with features, this is the one for you. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at some of those notable bells and whistles. Hopping inside this sporty sedan is nice and easy thanks to the remote keyless entry. Simply hit the unlock button on the key and you'll be inside. Opening up the door, you're greeted with the very stylish mixed material interior here. You've got the nice leather upper as well as the nice accent stitching. And then in the center of the seat here, you've got the nice fabric interior with that nice pattern, as well as the nice little stripe up top here. Very, very stylish and comfortable seating. Just below the driver's seat here, you'll also find the power adjustable seat controls, which includes your power adjustable lumbar support. And if we take a look at the footwell there, you've got the nice Camry branded mats. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire this vehicle up, and take a look at the interior features. The features inside this Camry start over here on the driver's side door panel with the controls for the power windows, locks, and mirrors. And as you can see, your driver's side window is automatic. Underneath, you do have a little bit of extra storage, as well as an extra cup holder and speaker integrated into the door panel. And just to the right here, you'll find the button to toggle your traction control. Just below that, you've got a nice little storage tray here, which would be great for some coins or something like that. As you can see, great for coins. And you get an extra $5 with the purchase of this Camry. Under the steering column here, you do have the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can get it in the perfect position. And if we take a look just behind the wheel at the turn signal stalk here, you'll notice that this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, which is a great set it and forget it feature. And of course, you've also got the switch for the fog lights that I showed you on the exterior. You'll also notice behind the wheel here, you do have paddle shifters, which gives this vehicle a very sporty feel when you manually shift through the gears. And if we back up here, you'll find a very nice leather wrapped 3-spoke steering wheel here, with the nice bolsters up top to give the wheel a nice ergonomic feel. And you've got the nice little silver accent piece here as well. Over on the left-hand side, you'll find your steering wheel-mounted audio controls, which includes your volume rocker and track selector buttons. These buttons navigate the infotainment system, so you can use them as the track selector buttons. You've also got the audio mode button, and you can also hold that to mute the system. And over on the right-hand side here, you'll find the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons, as well as the voice recognition button. And just behind the wheel here, you've got the cruise control stalk, which is great for those highway drives. Go ahead and take a look up in the gauge cluster over on the left hand side. You've got the digital temperature gauge as well as the exterior temperature, and of course you've got the gear that the vehicle is in as well. And over on the right hand side, you've got the odometer, and you can see that this vehicle currently has 39,252 miles, so that works out to be just over 61,000 kilometers. This is an American spec car, as you can tell by the miles per hour, but that is still very low kilometers for the year. If you take a look towards the center of the dash here, you've got a nice little digital clock up top, as well as, of course, the adjustments for it. And just below that, you've got the climate vents. And then, of course, you've got your embedded touchscreen infotainment system. That includes navigation, which is a fantastic feature. You've also got lots of other apps here, which is really cool. Lots to go through, including your Bing, Pandora, iHeartRadio, weather, fuel prices, movie, OpenTable, sports, stocks, traffic, and emails. So lots and lots to go through there. In terms of your audio options, you do have your standard AM, FM radio. You've also got a CD player, as well as satellite radio, USB and auxiliary inputs, and Bluetooth audio, so you can be sure that you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. If you hit the car button over on the other side here, you can also access your trip information as well as your fuel economy history. Just below that, you'll find the climate controls for the vehicle, and this is a single-zone climate control vehicle, but it does come with air conditioning for those hot summer days and heated mirrors for those cold winter days, both of which are great features to have in the Okanagan. Just above that, you've also got the passenger airbag warning as well as the hazard lights. And underneath here, you've got a nice little storage tray, as well as the USB and auxiliary input that I mentioned, and of course, you've got a 12-volt outlet in there as well to keep the devices charged up. And when you're not using any of that, you can always close it behind this nice panel here and give it a nice polished look. As we continue down here, of course, you've got the shifter, and you can put that into a standard mode and shift manually here as well if you don't want to use the paddle shifters. You've also got a couple of cup holders here, and then of course you've got an extra 12-volt outlet hidden underneath here. And again, you can close that up when you're not using it. In the center here, you've got a nice padded leather armrest, and that opens up to reveal your center console with the nice carpeted bottom. And if we take a look over at the passenger side here, you've got your standard glove box with lots of room inside. And over on the passenger side door panel, you've got the same great design that we found on the driver's side, as well as, of course, the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. Taking a look up top, you'll find a couple of interior lights, as well as the sunglasses holder. So that concludes the features up front. Let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you'll find more of that same stylish seating that extends across the rear bench seat, as well as a generous amount of legroom for the rear passengers. Even if those front seats are pushed all the way back, you've still got lots of legroom. And you'll also find a couple of handy storage pockets in the back of the driver and the passenger side seat, as well as a nice little storage slot located in the back of the center console. Take a look towards the center of the seat here, you'll find a nice fold-down padded leather armrest for your rear passengers. That also includes a couple of extra cup holders. And these rear seats also do fold down on a 60-40 split if you have some additional cargo to store, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that in just a moment. But before we do, we'll take a quick glance at the rear door panel, and you'll find the same great design, as well as, of course, a switch for the rear windows, a little bit of extra storage, and 2 extra cup holders integrated into the door panel. In the rear of this vehicle, you've got tons of cargo space here in this nice carpeted cargo bay. You've also got a cargo liner here, because underneath you've got your standard carpet, and that's in great shape, as you can see. And of course, all the way underneath here, you've got your spare tire, as well as the tools to change it in case you ever get a flat. And up top here, you'll find the pull tabs for your seats to drop those down in that 60-40 split that I mentioned. That concludes this short video walk around, but this sporty, affordable, and fun to drive sedan will not last long on our lot, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leith Head Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.